Hello, friends. I hope you all are doing great and you all are in good health. In this video, I'm going to introduce you all to the basic functionalities of Google Jamboard. I will show you how to access it, how to use it, what is the price of Google Jamboard, reasons to use Google Jamboard, and many other important things related to Google Jamboard. So, friends, please watch this video until the end. Alright friends, so what is Google Jamboard? Jamboard is an online interactive whiteboard system which is developed by Google. You will need a Gmail ID to access Google Jamboard. You can access Google Jamboard using your personal computer. So now I'm going to show you how you can access Google Jamboard on your personal computer. So friends, here you can see on the screen that I have opened a Google page on my Internet Explorer browser. You can use Google Chrome or any other browser you might be using. So on the Google page, you can just write Jamboard and hit enter. And most probably the first link that you are going to see is the authentic link, authentic address from where you can access Google Jamboard. So if it is jamboard.google.com, you can click on the first link. And here you will see this page appear. But one very important thing, friends, because I have already used this Google Jamboard before, so it did not ask me for my credentials. Now, if you are going to use Google Jamboard for the first time, it might ask you for your Gmail ID and password before it brings you to this screen. So you will have to use one of your Gmail IDs and password to access Google Jamboard. Now, once you are on the screen, here you can see recent jams, which is basically empty because we have not created any jams yet. There is something called owned by anyone, and there are the few more options which we'll discuss later. But right now, let's first create our first jam. So here there is a plus sign on the bottom right corner. You can click on that and you will see this screen that says Untitled Jam, and there is this horizontal toolbar, there is a vertical toolbar, and there is something called Share. So let's go one by one. So this is Untitled Jam. You can click on that and assign a good name that you want. Here I'm just going to assign like a first jam or something, and just hit OK. So it gave you a name to your Jamboard, and here on the horizontal toolbar, you can see certain options like undo, this is redo, this is zoom to various scales, this is set background where you have different patterns or color, or you can also import an image which can be set as a background on this page. And there is something called clear frame, which I'll show you in the end because it will not work if we don't have anything on our Jamboard. And here on the vertical toolbar, the first one is the pen, then there is the eraser, then there is something called select, there is a sticky note, there is an add image button, there is a circle, text box, and laser. So these are the options on the vertical toolbar. And if we just go for the pen option, you can click on that and there will be this plus sign that will start showing up, and you can if you want to write my or something like that, you can just use your mouse or touchpad and you can write or something like that, right? um so that is how you can use pen. Now if you don't like what you just wrote, you can always use eraser to erase that, like just go like this anyways. Mhm. and there is a select button. Select button will be um, enabled once we import something. I'll show you just in a while how to use this button. There is a sticky note. So maybe you write something like maths problem 1 or something like that. So, and you save it. So here it will be like normal what we have sticky note. You can place it anywhere on the screen. And then there is a option to add image. Now let's click on that and see what happens. So when you click on that, you see multiple options to import image from, like upload. Then there is this by URL. Camera will start your front camera. For your computer, Google image search, there is a Google Drive, and there might be some more options, right? So let's just go to Google Image Drive and just write something like maths. And you can use this image from, you can click on this image and just hit insert. So friends, I pulled in this image because the previous image was taking a long time. So that is how you can import an image from either from your computer or from different other sources as you just saw, right? Now the next option is circle. Now circle is basically to kind of highlight something. I mean, for me, it is if I make a circle around something, I feel like that is, more important to me. So I just made a circle around this part of the image, and right now it is white fill. You can always make it transparent, and I like the black outline. You can always change the color if you want like yellow or something. Now there is the next tool that is text box. So you can use text box to make notes. um, so this is how you can use text box, and there is something called laser. So friends, when you're presenting in front of public right now, I mean when you're presenting in front of public and you have like a huge digital screen, and if you want to draw your public's attention to a particular part on your screen, then you use the laser, right? So this works the similar way. You can just click on that and you can just make a circle around the topic that you're talking about, and it will draw people's attention to that particular area. So that is how you can use the laser tool. So these are the tools from the vertical toolbar. Now, as I told you, the select button I'll show you later. So you just hit select and click on this image. So it will be selected, and you can just press delete from your keyboard and it will be deleted. And if you want to bring it back, you can always use the undo button. So that is how you can use all of these tools from the vertical toolbar. So here we completed making our first jam. If you want to set some background, you can do that. And then, as I told you, like clear frame will work in the last. So if you just click on clear frame, it'll just erase except the set background, and you can always bring it back if you want. So that is how these tools work, these options work. Now, for example, you took these notes from one of your classrooms and you want to share it with your friend, or if you are a professor or a teacher and if you want to share this particular jam with your students, group of students, you can always go to share, and there you'll see this window. So here, so this will be your email ID, and here you can write email ID of your friend or group of friends or group of students and just hit done. There is another way of sharing with people. that's get link. So restricted only people added can open with this link and change to anyone with the link. So you just click on this and you will see a link being generated. Now you can copy paste this link in a Google Doc and just save it in your either Google Drive or somewhere in your hard drive, like on your computer. And maybe after like 8, 10 days, or maybe after a month, if you want to share this particular Jamboard with your students or your friends, you can just send them this link. They can open the link with the Google ID and I mean Gmail ID, and they can access this particular Jamboard. So there are two ways to share with friends and students. Um, so yeah, once you generate this link, you can always hit done. So you have the link, but just make sure to copy paste this link somewhere for your reference, which you can use later. And here you see anyone with the link, right? So make sure that this option is ticked here, anyone with the link. Anyone on the internet with this link can view, and here is the rights that is given to the viewer. So either they can just view the Google Jamboard or they can add it. So if you're a group of friends and if you want that some of your friends might put in their ideas into the same Jamboard, you can always give them editor rights so that they can edit the Jamboard. That's up to you if you just want them to view the Google Jamboard or you want them to edit the Google Jamboard. So right now I'm just keeping it to the viewer and just hit done. So that is how you can share the Jamboard with your friends, a group of students. Um, So friends, that's all on how to use Google Jamboard, and now we have, I think, few more important topics to cover. Um, so as I told you earlier, I'm going to discuss the price of the Jamboard. Now, Jamboard app and platform is free to use. If you want to use better functionality that comes with like external hardware system, which I have not shown you in this video, is not free. You might need to pay for that, but all the functionalities that I just showed you on this video is absolutely free to use, right? So that is about the price of the Jamboard. Now, there are reasons to use Google Jamboard, friends. So, as you can see that Jamboard is a great collaborative whiteboard space with options to draw, add pictures, shapes, sticky notes, and text boxes, right? And nowadays, most schools and university classes are going online. And in that case, I think Google Jamboard that I just showed you in this video that works best for collaboration, teamwork, collective communication, brainstorming, you know, sharing with students or friends. So it's just so amazing how group of students or friends can sketch out, ideas and problem solve or, draw collaboratively and synchronously. Then they can, save their work to Google Drive or as a PDF, to their computer or as an individual image of a specific frames. So there are a number of reasons, friends, that you might want to use Google Jamboard for your online assignments. And I think it's a great online tool for collaboration. And on top of everything, friends, you can use basic functionalities absolutely free, which is just so amazing for me. So I hope you liked today's video where I introduced you all to Google Jamboard, and thank you for watching this video until the end, and I hope that you subscribe my channel so that you get notified about my next videos. And I showed you this Jamboard because in my next videos probably I'll be using Jamboard at a few places. So I wanted you all to get introduced to Jamboard. If you like the video, then you please hit the like button. And if you have any specific comment about the video, please put it in the comment area of the YouTube channel, and please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll get notified as and when I upload the video. So thank you, friends. Thank you for your time and take care.